welcome back to Nioh. Last time I guess this new zone started with traveling by boat, getting attacked by something with a name that I can't remember, and I'm probably gonna have to fight it today. And it's where I stopped playing the very first time I played, so I remember getting stuck at it because I don't know, I didn't use any elemental advantage type stuff. It just kind of took a long time. And it wasn't a fun fight.
いらっしゃいましたね。秀明様の使い、かのあやかしはこの一帯をねじる安心様。こちら。
Take this with you. It is Flint and a fire amulet.
今でこそかようなありさまです。いずこかに見つけ出せば。
What? Flint must be a questing item, right? But anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. It's up to decide. I think I was gonna get body up to 10, then stamina, get everything up to 10 for like armor. Because I don't want to specifically worry about planning too much. Okay. I need to remember that it's those ones that swap. Excellent pathfinding. I mean, it makes sense that they go around, just it's really funny to see something walk around a giant rock. Drain all their stamina and then die. Oh, good shot. It's just weird. Weird to have them do that. I don't know why. It's kind of interesting. These, like, retaining wall equivalents that somehow have bamboo growing out of rocks and poisonous gas seeping out of them. I don't think it's poisonous gas. Just evil aura because of the big bad yokai. Okay. Can't trust anything here. If I fall in the water, I die. Which, considering the armor, is actually fair enough for once. I don't think many people would be able to swim in this type of armor. It's gonna jump out at me? There it is. But then it falls in the water and dies. A bit silly. Make it jump from the left because I have the ability to divine. Good try. What a weird... The consistency of things losing their heads is a little... doesn't really make sense when it happens. Oh, they're sleepy. Very tired little guy. sleeper though. Yeah, that purple feels like I should be walking to poison constantly. And the spider webs are erratic. Reminds me of the supposed, like, this thing of the impacts of various substances on spiders, and like caffeine and various other drugs. Business or oh, okay. It's been fun to throw them in the water. Close enough, but other side? Oh, I'm surprised it opened from this side. The little door? Oh, yep, I knew that was happening. Because of the divination. I don't know the moveset quite right. Oh, yep. That did a lot of damage. And it just dies. That's always weird. I can never judge the HP properly. There's a green guy either on the roof or around the outside. Looks to me like it should be on the roof. That's pretty good backstab animation. Very aggressive. Yeah, it should be on the roof. Unless the water gets drained. That wouldn't make much sense. That's questionable. Really think arrows don't go that smoothly through boxes, but I've learned my lesson. Kind of an interesting. It's a place of worship, and there's all the different types that exist to sort of. Nice try. What's supposed to jump me here? It's an enemy. Are they up above? No idea why it isn't attacking me in some form. It's confusing. Complicated, not paying attention. Oh, it's a good sound effect for this blobby creature with a skull in it. What a weird. Okay, lingering surfaces. That was not intentional. I know that I have to hit the glowing weak point somehow. Can I shoot it? Nope. Okay, after attack there had an opening. That is an enemy. fact that you can check by seeing how it lights up is a little goofy. What a weird skeleton creature. Dumpling looking thing. Okay, that was fair enough. Dodge that. It's like that, and then yeah, its head becomes. Oh, that was a mistake. And then that wasted the opportunity. Some impressive rotation that it gets on the attack. Oh, okay, it steps forward way more. And it looks like it should. Ah, it's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be important to kill those in the boss fight, I think. Down here? On the other side of the boat. Can I get back up? Yes, I can. Hello, little Kurama. Okay, so the boat is a path back on a later stage. This will not jump me. That big mist will definitely try to kill me. The lantern that the light is suspicious because of the obvious enemy. I don't feel very safe. Was there a beaver here? Or was a cannon fired through it? Or something of equivalent force? I can imagine there's beavers in Japan. Definitely not in the 1600s. They could be equivalent creatures. They're super obnoxious. I think I have an elemental thing on my weapon attacks. Hit them when I can't hit the skull directly, but... This is an upside down boat? Oh. Too focused on trying to figure out what the boat looked like. I don't know if it's an upside down boat though. That would be a little out of place. No, I have to play everything again. Or do my best to run past without falling into the water. I need to explore thoroughly. Just be careful. I mean, it's a set animation. They could totally have had that not... Okay, I don't know what noise I made there. It's not worth it. He's gonna have a sixth sense and identify me anyway, so... Can't sneak up on him. It just kinda... The potential for stealth is kind of... bad. Not that I should be stealthy carrying a giant sword, but... Actually, I haven't gone that way. So I shouldn't worry about it yet, but... Fine, just go that way. Okay, it's circular. It does have cannons. That shouldn't be that. So that has to be the bottom. Come on. The Goth goes here. It's just... tedious to fight those repeatedly. I don't know why my controller's still rumbling. There's nothing happening. Something has messed with the controller. Oh, I got a better view of the boat from here. I'm thinking a boat. Did it land from the sky? Very rude archer guy. Interrupting the not honorable duel. That does a lot of damage. Oh, he found water. Perfect. But, okay, did it come from that direction? It's hard to tell. Oh no, I stopped illumination running. It's just there's nothing anywhere near me. It's a very big boat. I should get to a resting point that's right beside me. Fine. Please be the normal guy? Good. I missed his head. I don't trust. Oh, that was greedy for no reason. I thought it was just out of reach. But instead I got one shot. Well, I don't know if it's one shot, but it's 1500 damage, which would one shot me for sure. Needless greed. Aha, I ran fast enough. I guess I should go this way, huh? Instead of running all the way around that section. There's still people to kill, but... still haven't gotten there. Did I miss a path? Or does it really unlock in a weird order? Oh, there's a door right there. I just couldn't see it because it did not stand out to me. Oh, good. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I don't know if I've actually gotten that path yet. Oh, whatever. Let's just recover my stuff. It's not there, so let's go left. I love pitfall hazards. They're the most fun. I'm lost. No, I was supposed to be through here. Where did I go from after this? Oh, I have to go... I have to go left and all the way through here. Okay. Maybe I just didn't turn left here? Oh. Sure, that's worth it. Did I That didn't hit the head, despite clearly hitting the head. But because it wasn't in the correct state, it didn't count. Oh, it wants to go back to the water. These lingering blobs are kind of awful. They last for a very long time. Nice spot. I don't see a way to get over there from here. Okay, I almost walked off it. Maybe there's a way out of the boat that I didn't pay attention to. Which is worth checking really quickly. That guy's back to his squish. There must be a path through there. Didn't have my finger on the button. Roll. There must be something I do that smashes that. That is like firing a cannon from a nearby ship. I think it's the type of game that would do that. Oh, yeah. Close. Oh, excellent setup by that skeleton. Perfect place to be knocked straight into the water. Hit the head, please. Nope. Very unfortunate. Oh, he died from fire technique. Excellent. Okay, safe here. His boat there must launch a cannon or something cool. Okay. There's, I think, enough body for better armor. 10 more. 10 enemies is knife, probably. I lose toughness. Warrior of the West. Honor. A set bonus obtained by wearing various pieces of equipment. View details about set bonuses. Damage reduction, skill damage. Close combat damage. Rotating stuff that I can't read what it does. Increase attack and defense. Close combat attack. Raiken, enemy element. Close combat damage, no rear damage. Bonus. That's pretty good. Whatever. It is worthless right now, but it's called Warrior of the West. That makes it much simpler. More Amrita, though. And it increases my toughness. It's probably good. I guess these are lower rarities, that's fine. I need more skill to equip some of those. I need more stamina. Which will be the next thing? Level. There's just so much to level. Ooh, running speed. Cool. That seems good. Defense +5, life +20. Sure, that's an easy choice. Bonus after purification boost Amrita gauge. It's just so much stuff. Okay, how much? That gives me this special effect +19, but it's less. This is more. Just too many stats. Magatama, Amrita earned from yokai, life. Lightning talisman lasting longer, sure, that's good. Sure, let's just Hope that works. Deal with everything as it comes. Just, okay, I must have to go. Could be dropping down instead of launching cannons. That's a sketchy bridge. I wonder if they're supposing that nobody placed that and it's just, it fell there naturally. That would be funny. There's a skeleton guard there on the roof of a building. I wonder who controls these. Because it is a bit... Please fall, thank you. I almost fell too. We've gone very poorly. Big axe guy. I can get back up if I drop down, so I'm gonna run away. Like a coward. Oh, it's a descent. I could have gotten up here this way. Okay. Oh, that was bad. Oh, they can fall. Oh, green guy. Kodama. Two of these would be a problem. Dodge. Bad attack. Okay. Oh. They do so much damage for what looks like a plain old enemy. Greedy by me. Oh, I was on a... That was incredibly lucky. Is that a gold weapon? So a good weapon, or is that just... no, yellow. Yellow is just generic. It's a second or third tier? Can't remember. Okay. Sphere. I guess it's the best one I have now. What's a weapon? Sure. Actually, a hammer is not an axe. I thought the hammers and axes were the same, but clearly... What? That's different from the axe, at least. He's dead. He's not dead. It must have blunt damage as some sort of category. That's not a category for my defenses, but like that did so much more damage than my sword did to I guess because it was a bow guy. They have about a fifth as much HP or something. I actually could have backstabbed that. I didn't expect these guys to be backstabbable, but it gave the indicator that suggests I could have backstabbed. I'm gonna fall. And glad they didn't punish me there. And his arm fell off from being stabbed. That makes sense to me. Drop. I don't want to drop. I haven't used... It's just such a small hammer. It feels like a hammer and a weapon in a game like this should be huge. Oh, okay, so this is the other side of the boat. You don't necessarily blow it up. I meant to switch him on the weapon. Oh well. The lightning looks like it was very effective. It feels like I should blow that up. Clearly, it's, despite thinking it was that type of game, it is not that type of game. I got greedy. Yeah, very susceptible to lightning. Which is a very good thing. A locked door. Oh yeah, I never actually saw anything like this. I never saw it from the other side, so being locked didn't really matter. Ambush. Heroes. Heroes was this category. Brawler's armor. Nope. Ambush was leggings? Or boots? Boots. Better. Equal toughness. Higher defensive multiplier, but the same toughness. Don't really get it. I assume if one thing is higher, then that's still good. I sort of assumed that they were connected, but clearly not. That's the worst backstab animation I've ever seen in any game ever. That was weird. Just so casual. Okay, let's heal and try to fight. No, fighting Oni with. I'm assuming it's gonna have horns that I can cut, and that's always worth doing. Oh, never mind. Just one of these guys. Which, you know, it's a waste of the buff, but. Oh, did not go far enough. I think it is better to use a hammer on these guys. Why is the down punishment of a hammer stabbing it with the handle and not swinging the big hammer down onto the enemy? That is very weird. Figured. Like, what a weird attack. I mean, maybe it was done just because it's surprising, but I don't know how to get there. Whatever. Maybe I need to stand on the roof for longer? Oh, it's a mystery. Mystery that can be solved by getting back onto the roof somehow. Okay, you get jump from the left. Not time to be searching corpses. Okay. Okay, I hit heal, but it did not heal. Okay, it didn't one-shot me at least. Why, despite being red, it didn't Did it not go down? Oh. No more testing weapons. I guess I got a certain amount of... Yes, I hit 100,000 gold or whatever. I'm a prosperous samurai now. Oh, okay. This is safe. These are such creepy creatures. So weird. Why do they look like slightly melted plastic dolls? Chest isn't. Only of some variety. I do not have divination anymore. Come on. That's annoying. Well, I was like, oh, I gotta break the chest from to be able to see me, just that he can clearly see me. And he got me, and I couldn't run. Oh well. As long as I don't fall into the water, I should be fine to get back there fairly quickly. Use the hammer because it's silly looking. Keeping an eye out for... You know, there's not anywhere else there's no way that connects to the roof over there. So I really don't know. Good try. I don't know how to get over there. Maybe there's another ladder access point. It's gonna be faster to run like this. You can react faster than I can move after I drop that far. Good to know. Yeah, that doesn't connect over there. Run. Oh, that guy chased a lot further than I expected him to. Hey, these guys chase further than Nioh did. The yokai, whatever it exactly is, right? It's a very committed skeleton. I really wouldn't expect the skeleton to be the more committed opponent. Yeah, I always get tricked by that one. Okay. So I just swing from far away. That's an annoying counter position because he doesn't attack when they can clearly see me. That was pretty fortunate timing. Got the reach just right. Okay. Don't fall into the water. Armor that says it's better, armor that says it's better, and a candle. It's better, but I just can't equip this one because I need more stamina. Okay. Definitely get 10 stamina next. Wait, I can't go back. Wait, how do I get back? Okay, I know there were two of these guys. If I dropped down there, how do I get back? Not this way. I've made this problem way worse for myself. Is there a door? I can't go that way. Is it? It's not here. I am lost. It's not there, that's a dead end as well. It would have to be... Oh, friendly. Wait, I haven't tried the low attacks. They're very... There's a lot of stabbing in that for a hammer. Like, half of those attacks aren't taking advantage of the, like, weight of the hammer. It's interesting. Maybe that's how you would fight somebody with a giant hammer. Oh, yes. Oh, that guy actually went back to his hiding spot. That's cool. I was hoping he wouldn't have any. I am very lost. Pull these guys so I can explore with less pain. Unfortunate. I forgot that was in this. Advance. Lingering ground. There's nothing through here. I dropped down here to get here. It feels like the way back should be this way. And it should be right here. But maybe I'm not hitting it. Maybe I need to attack something to break. Maybe this can be broken? No. I mean, you could totally jump over that little gate, but... Yes, spot the random talisman on the wall. My favorite. I wonder if that was a face previously. Hopefully it was. And I just ignored it. Okay, that was... Yeah, it's actually bad to knock these guys down. So they punish you. Ooh, that could kill me. But this opens me to the other side. I don't know how to get there. Now that I'm getting out of this other area, I can check a little more clearly. Unless there's a sharp left turn here. Yeah, it's all death in the water. What's my strong attack here? Very weird strong attack. There's no path here. That looks like I could maybe drop down eventually if I get on this other roof. I believe there's a whole section in the middle that I haven't gone to. I haven't dropped off that boat. That might be accessible. Thought I killed that guy. I've ran past him several times, but he gets to live. Nothing connects there. This archer's the oh, for some reason my gun is one that got pulled out. I must be out of arrows. I'm not. I don't know why it was my gun then. It's a pretty okay combo. This gets me up to here. This gets me back on the roof. Could rest, but I don't need to. That is not connected. Okay. I just sort of assumed that was. But I can go back down the ladder. I think that ladder is... yes. That can get me over to there. I know that that's the boss fight. The big square patch. That is a dead end. Nice tree. Be careful falling into the water everywhere here. Kind of makes this type of level annoying. When you have to worry more about falling in than the enemies. All 3 evil warding bonfires have been lit. I wonder if you can fight the boss without them and it makes it harder, or if you have to light them to fight it at all. Both would make sense to me. Actually a successful drop down. Cool. Okay. Okay, this is the boat. This is actually what I was looking for. That is clearly not safe. Switch the hammer because it's kind of more fun against these guys. What? It just switched its attack that it was going for. Silly. Don't know what whetstones do. That gets me there. I want to fight that guy first. Really think falling into the water? Okay, unfortunate. Falling into the water is kind of the worst way to die. And okay, camera. Falling to your death is never a fun way to die in this type of game. Sometimes it can be fine. Generally, it's not fun. Okay, do I bet on this being an Oni guy? Yes. Oh, good. That felt like he should have comboed me to death. Wadachi. Is see what that there it is. 302. That seems a lot better. Worse, 10% quick attack damage. Assuming the attack is just attack and it directly aligns with damage dealt. 10% quick attack would be 27, which should be comparable to the new one, but the new one has better final blow and so probably better. It's way too bright though. Okay, yeah, that gets me up above on the right here. That's a chest in the water. That's very sketchy. Watery grave. It did count, nice. I'm gonna be very annoyed if that didn't count as a direct hit. Ninja Lock's Fire Amulet. It's really weird, the constant collecting of hair. A lot of hair just being collected and consumed in whatever manner it is being consumed. Skeleton switch to. Like that sound though. Yeah. The hammer doesn't... The Yodachi just sounds like you're slamming into whatever, but the hammer actually makes it sound like it's hitting, like, tile. So these roofs, that's cool. It's a weird distinction. I'm so glad that attack doesn't let you fall to your death. I'll have to come back up here, but... I think I'm still missing a Kodama. I'm still missing 2. Way worse than I was expecting. Chest. I need to ignore gear again for a bit. Damage bonus, less armor. Kind of neat. It's not how I'm playing it right now, but it's a reasonable approach considering I get 2-shot anyway, so going from 2-shot to 1-shot is a pretty big difference. You could totally just chop these wooden doors down, but maybe it's a question of respect for the former temple. I was trying to figure out if I could drop here safely. Took way too long to think about it. Nice try. No. Here just leads to that drop down. This is where I still have to explore. Okay. Oh, Kodama is under me. Okay, so I drop down over here. Oh. Not what I want to do, but that's totally fine. I forgot about that. No. That last attack was certainly not intentional. An oak hammer. I don't know where oak trees are native. I never would have assumed that they were native. They would have been in Japan in the 1600s, but it could be a global species. I never actually thought about oak trees. I assume maple trees are probably North America, given that I believe that's where the majority of, well, definitely where the majority of maple syrup comes from. It could just be a cultural difference for whatever reason. Okay, I have a Kodama to find. I haven't really been watching the mini-map as much as I should. Oh! I saw that coming a moment before it happened. Give me a moment, though. Oh. Tree. It could be. In this context, it could easily be, oh, the British and Spanish brought oak stuff, even if they aren't native to this part of the world. Get my stuff back first. I think I almost fell in the water there. Too much time spent staring at the minimap trying to spot Kodamas while actively sprinting near my death. Stay away from me, okay? Oh, okay. Can't lock onto that gargoyle. Just accept the chip damage. Unfortunate. As cramped as this is, it's actually probably safer for me to just stay in here. It was pathfinding kind of broken. Neat. Oak trees. On a map. Oh well, I can't find it quickly. Oh, it is kind of all around the world. Cool. So I can open this. I don't want to. I'm not going to spend that much time looking for a Kodama, but gotta do at least one quick run. I almost forgot about that guy, and I missed the blue thing. It's worth coming back for that. No Kodama that way. I somehow missed a chest here. Ah, I see exactly why that's a weird place to put a chest. What a weird... Such an odd location. I didn't go around the left side of the upper level. Nope, not what I wanted. Nice try. That's not the way forward. Oh. I'm gonna hope that the last Kodama is here. Ooh. And around. Oh no, but the left ends at. It ends right here, despite the fact that you probably could walk up there in reality, but there's the walls and such. It's not here. Well, I think that's enough searching for a Kodama for me. I'm gonna heal the beast. Unless I can walk. I figured it would slide me off. I was hoping it wouldn't slide me into the water, and it didn't. Okay, and last zone to quickly check. It's all the way back hereabouts. I actually think there was stuff there, so yeah. Nothing of value. And they wouldn't hide one back here, right? Oh, they did hide loot. They wouldn't hide a Kodama here, right? That would be it. Annoying? Good. Glad they didn't. Well, guess I just need to get to the boss now. I was gonna go with the rest, but I should find that item that I probably have a few of and use those to get to where I last rested, which is where I'm gonna rest anyway. Good try. What is the item that I'm never gonna put on my bar because I'll press it accidentally and die? Line post travel? Transport safely, yeah. Very expensive levels. Okay, I really should learn more skills, but shots might be useful for this one. But I don't know if I have the bases. It's just not interesting. I want to fight the guy. Buff with lightning later. Save lightning for the later phases. Assuming it has multiple phases, I can't remember. Use this in case I miss, in case I spot something. It's a bloppy guy that's glowing. It might be a cutscene, and I don't know if the cutscenes drain or cause time to pass. Time to read about oak trees. I got some hair. I don't know what died behind me there. Is that it's spawning stuff and they die because of the fires? I'm pretty sure he tries to slam and kill me. I could shoot at his glowy attack. Okay, that was too far away there. That looks like a blast. That did no damage, so I have to run into it probably. annoyed by this fight. There's a bunch of effectively... It's not really an invuln phase, so it's not attack, but this is a bunch of time where it just does nothing. Stance. Try using the hammer. Did I not roll there and it didn't do any damage? Excellent. I can remember exactly why. I'd be approaching it completely wrong, but I can remember exactly why. I would have given up on this fight. Pretty sure just attacking its main body is a complete waste of time. This is just really a bad approach, I think. Maybe if I had the fireballs that I could shoot would have been helpful. Time. Getting greedy, trying to... Maybe I can attack its base. Okay, I didn't turn around fast enough. I didn't think it would laser blast me that quickly. Yeah, I do definitely remember why I didn't enjoy this fight. It's just kind of boring, and then it one-shots you if you stop paying attention. Which is easy to avoid the laser, obviously, but it lulls you into boredom. It's not really what you want in a game. Oh, yes, the fires do just kill the potential minion spawns. I could just stand here, couldn't I? I figured it would... it's not much worse than attacking the tentacle, but it is worse. It's like you don't even have to dodge that. You have to be staring at it at all times. I can't look away because I will die. A little closer. It has to jump over me. Why doesn't it just go under? If it's all one water underneath, why would it jump? It's got a showmanship or something. It just likes showing off. And shooting boats at people. Mostly. Go for arm slam. Perfect. Yeah, you really need the elemental damage. So maybe if I was using Raikiri, it would be better. also explicitly not doing just a sword build, so... lightning this time. Because lightning should be the most effective, I think. Fire should be the least. Oh, that is very quick. I didn't think I'd be able to hit it. I just figured it's a good opening. That did very little damage. I get maybe it's pure water. And somehow pure water is weaker to fire than to lightning. I guess they did make us set up fire things to fight it, so... And of course it runs at the worst possible timing. Oh. Not too bad. Yeah, again, it's definitely weaker than fire, which... Okay, visually I could not tell what was happening. And I didn't look up enough. Okay. Tedious. Hopefully that second phase is more fun, though. Just really a not fun fight. And actually Raikiri wouldn't be good so it doesn't want you to use Raikiri because lightning's less effective than every other element. Well, than fire at least, but I assume. Given that it's hitting 17. Okay, I didn't know it could open with that right off the gate. Right out the gate. Got lucky. Preemptively lightning, whatever. Let's keep it going. Did 200 damage, that's better. Yeah, it does about a tenth as much damage, and 15 to 20% of the damage of fire. Just assume that the nature or whatever wins is probably better than that. Jump again. Playing the stop, just letting him jump over me in case he gets the phase transition. Very close to purple being gone. Okay, did that do anything for me? Clearly not. Definitely didn't provide an opening to attack it. Okay, that's comparable, but slightly better than lightning. That was bad. And for a 2-hit hit there. Oh, and I don't... I hit my bow. Oh, I hate charge attacks in this game so much. They are the worst. Oh, my boat is out of ammo. Okay. Hit. I know what I'm doing now. Just try not to die. Do a phase change so that I can use fire. Yeah. Careful. Turn top one. Jump. You're gonna jump. You're gonna land in the middle? No. Got a reputation increase for some reason. Now he's gonna land in the middle. Oh, that's so janky, that animation. That animation's terrible. That's why I couldn't tell if it was supposed to be landing on me. Too slow. Okay. Bigger hit box than I expected. Could have rolled. That's all I would need to do. Maybe I should... What I should do is equip. Don't get lasered. Tries to... Okay, laser. I don't have any arrows, I can't shoot him with that. Jumping? Good. Not on time. I should put fire talismans so I can just use those directly. Okay, should be safe for a moment here. He didn't do any damage, nice. Okay. I can try. I might have to... I don't think I can do it right now. When he jumps, I can try to do it then. He's jumping. That should be lower. Hopefully that's better. Might be a little low, but... Much faster to use fire talismans for sure. Jump. Jump is sketchy. The gun is too slow. Okay, just get the buff. I'll have the opening. Now... Still attacking. No, that's not working. And I shoot with the gun and it levels up the longbow. It's always silly. That's such a bad animation. Let's try locking on. Okay, I could attack it there. But then I have to be careful after when it solidifies itself. This is where I do this, which I should be using a fire version, but I should be using the dog, I think. And it's already over because that was a bad choice. Where's that shipwreck coming from? I got lucky, didn't die. Got greedy to heal. I may be able to shoot it? No, not really. Very bad idea to try to shoot. So I have to reload the gun, and that is an unnecessary opening. One more of those, and it will be good. Okay, there. It's such a weird... a weird bot. Kind of just slow. No. That should be plot progress of some sort. Made in Western provinces.
毛利では異国の者まで連れておったぞ。東国の守備はどうじゃ、大谷行部殿。
信州真田はこちらにつきましょう。しかし、東国は今や徳川が本拠。多くの大名がすでに密約を結んでおりまする。
三成殿も人気がないの。
What a face.
いやはや全く。いかにすればここまで嫌われることができましょ
う。ならば、物のわからぬ大名どもに今一度義を解こう。
I wonder what the reason for the haircut is.
ふみか。また義を振りかざして敵を増やさぬといいが。家康殿には正攻法では勝てぬ。わしと共に手を汚してくれんか、行部殿よ。
もはやろくに目も見えず下法で生きておるに。今さら正道を歩もうと神仏の救いは受けら
They
れま
have
すまい。
something to do with Emerita and their eyeball.
この者が太宰府に秘匿された五国の霊石を見つけ、こたびの戦で役立ててはと申しておりま
And
す。
they're working with the bad guy?
わしらも異国の者に頼ると申すか。
Yeah. This game is sort of a Souls-like. It has a different... Like, there's... Combat is similar to Souls-likes, except with a stance system where the attacks can change. I have to do the way of the stuff, but I've tried Sekiro. For whatever reason, I've not I've basically just done the tutorial, and then I don't know, I can't remember if I just was busy and couldn't finish it or not. Well, I guess I have to do this because of the Guardian Spirit to get. But it also has this sort of level system, like Demon Souls. Oh no, I think it's interesting. I don't know the stats. Interesting. I just haven't gone back to try it. The one thing with Sekiro is I'm not great at parry systems, but it's Sekiro is built as a parry game very heavily, as opposed to being a sort of secondary component that just sort of exists. I'll have to dodge. I just combos me. Lovely. Like it's much more focused on the parrying, so it's sort of... I'll switch the axe, because I don't use axes. Oh, I got greedy. And like, this game has a lot of skills to work with, instead of just being purely, oh, very fast, weapon movesets, like most of the FromSoft games. And it says gearing that's totally different. Like, aside from the combat, there's a very different feel to this game. I can't show it in this sort of mission, but I hit a point in... Oh, that got greedy. Okay, he countered that. I hit a point in the world where I would have to sort of fix basically everything, and I just didn't have the willpower to fix basically everything. So I felt like this game, the third in this game series, came out not too long ago, and I'd never finished even this one. So I felt like I should try and play it. Oh, I don't know why that... I pressed the wrong button, that's why. Okay. The combo's always longer than I thought. Well, actually, that's kind of the thing. This particular thing, I can't really swap weapons. I can use a different stance that is faster, which is sort of one of the interesting facets, like... Oop. Greedy. Shouldn't have healed like that. Can't really show it here because he's gonna beat me up, but this low stance, as shown in the bottom right corner, attacks a lot faster, doing a lot less damage, where this can stagger a little more and hits a lot harder. And middle stance is, unsurprisingly, in between. But I think for this fight I can only use an axe and the Odachi, which is the big sword, so I couldn't use a faster weapon, just approach it differently. Because these are training missions with preset weapons. They don't really teach much, but, well, they do if you don't know the base mechanics. But this one was just a fight. But it gave me armor. But these missions need to be done because, unlike Dark Souls and Sekiro kind of has upgrade systems, I think, that aren't just stats. There's some similarities in that. Oh, not this creepy eyeball guy. I don't like eyeball guy. I didn't have to actually fight him. Okay. Let's fight these guys. Ooh, very quick. Oh. Interesting. Bad fight. I got stunned by an eyeball umbrella. Yeah. I don't... Why is this the chosen weapon? Okay, eyeball guy. Oh yeah, and eyeball guy steals stuff from me. Wait, did he get stronger as he steals? Did his eyeball change color? Once. Attack me, please? His eyeball does change color. Cool. I didn't know that. I'm gonna die now. Because I don't want to fight a giant Cyclops with wooden weapons, but I didn't know they did that. That was cool. If I slow down, can he not move as fast? He can clearly jump. Interesting. Hmm? Oh. Here you... Hey. Oh, I hate this guy. Just keeps shooting me. Wait, so the eyeball on the umbrella is not on the rain catching part. I assumed that it would be on the rain catching, but it's on the stick. That's kind of cool. One thing that Nioh has going for it is the weird, like, creatures that are references to, I assume, Japanese folklore, so they just look funny. Nah, I'm in a bad spot. Standing. These yokai are... Okay, that was bad by me. These yokai are just very funny looking compared to most Dark Souls enemies. Okay. I didn't expect that to kill me. I have an account. I haven't used it in years, mostly because partially because I haven't tried to figure out how to... Okay. The hopping is annoying. I haven't figured out how to do... Multi-streaming exists. I don't think it's necessarily even difficult. I just haven't looked into it, and just for me as a person, only streaming on Twitch would mean that I would want to save the stream somewhere because Twitch doesn't keep stuff. Oh yeah, I know. I have to find, I guess, a specific plugin, I think. Okay. Love the omnidirectional. Okay, that's bad. Omnidirectional umbrella attacks. Bad by me. Taking way too much damage from an umbrella. This umbrella is the worst enemy. Okay, now does this actually slow stuff down? It does! It's kind of cool, see? Oh, it slows down animations too. That's really cool. I would have assumed just movement. Yeah. I probably could. Then I'd have to decide how I want to handle this. I probably probably should, but I've never really fussed about it. Yeah, the fact that Twitch only keeps stuff for like a week, even if it doesn't actually matter, just sort of it ceasing to exist feels sad. Did I do my math wrong? I must have. Well, that's all that. That should unlock skills, which there's so many skill things in this. It's a bit much. Resistance plus against fire. There's just a lot of stuff in this. Reduce move speed. This makes it cheaper to equip. There's just a lot of stuff in this game to think about sometimes, and most of it doesn't really matter. Quick attack when switching after... Ooh, switching weapons. No, I can't do that. I'm bad. Rate trigger to attack while getting back up. Sure. Rate trigger to perform up to 3 powerful hits in succession. The technique can be charged by pressing and holding right trigger from any stance. Sure. Yeah, I've played a few... Well, that's good to pick up. I've played a few mod packs. Rapidly slashes upward twice. Interesting. But, like, I played a lot of them... Oh... 6, 8 plus years ago. And there's been a big shift in the intervening time, so I could play old ones. Like, I've played... I think I played some of Agrarian Skies forever ago. I think I played... Oh, there was one... Nevtech Ages, or something was the name, that I kind of burnt out on because that one is very grindy. I'm not gonna worry about these right now. I could pick up a hammer thing because it's... Oh wait, no, hammers are axes. They must be, because otherwise why would they be here? But yeah, there's a lot of this. More recently, I played Greg Tech New Horizons for a bit, until I got to high voltage, which is not very far into the pack, but it was like tens of hours to get there. I can spin. That sounds fun. Yeah. The various sky packs... Oh, there was... I played Stone Block 4. I didn't finish it, but I got a bit of the way into that. That one's fairly recent. Oh no, like, the sky packs and the stone block type packs have some shared DNA in that resource generation is the first thing you tackle every time. Different approaches potentially, but they're kind of similar. Yeah, I mean, like, I've played enough modded stuff. Stone Block 4 didn't feel hard, it just felt boring. Like, a lot of the stuff felt tedious. and not, like, they expect you to mine hundreds or thousands of blocks just to get places as well, which isn't fun. Oh, big tiger. It's a cat, not a tiger, but...
君子快力乱心を語らずじゃ。花からそのようなことを口にする者に信を受けようか。
This one has absolutely no power. Anzo, do you seriously follow this pretentious little prick?
何を言うておる。
鳥居殿、その者は影武者だと言うておりまする。
こやつはもっと名護を話しておったであろう。それに半蔵、そこもとが事前に話しておったのではないか。何がおかしいじゃ。
まあまあ、鳥居殿。
I like that they're making use of the linguistic differences for this.
全く口頭無形と切って捨てるもいかがなものかと。
Yeah.
拙者に等しやんがあり
I can absolutely agree. Like, it being boring makes it hard to play. That's accurate. It's why I stopped playing it entirely. I just got bored eventually. It was kind of neat, some parts of it. Like, some of it were like, okay, there's sort of a weird story here, which I don't care that much about, but it's at least... It makes it interesting. I don't need to do either of those yet, so let's just do the main quest. Spider Nest Castle. I guess I'm gonna fight a spider monster. Rumors of strange creatures. I am personally... Okay, sure, begin mission. What's AI generated specifically? The... Something stone block related? Which, I mean, it wouldn't shock me. And a lot of the stuff is kind of... Yeah. I mean... I didn't think it was necessarily, like, a masterpiece of writing. But having something like that's at least interesting... I mean, having AI do it all is, like, not great. It does explain why it felt kind of... I mean, it felt like... I don't know. To me, it wasn't obviously because it was just, oh, it's just generic writing. Which is probably a byproduct of... If it is AI generated, wouldn't be shocking. I just assumed it was lazy. Which I guess it is. Potentially. That's... spiders. I don't... It's a very gross spider. What happens if it bites me? Do I get poisoned? I get slowed. Okay. Oh, that's really fun. The fact that every slow is just like, every animation is slowed down. Very impactful. The stone block thing sort of, it runs into, even ignoring that, it runs into the, like, it has a shop system and therefore it becomes weird. Where this castle blew himself up with his treasure. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's sort of a mixed thing. Like, I think if the point of the game is to play a game, and it has 3 hours of story and whatever reading just to play it, ooh, that's a spider, then I can absolutely agree. I do think sometimes, like, that's the distinction between, like, if I'm playing, like, Minecraft or whatever, I don't want to read a story for a long time. And I kind of skimmed the Stone Block 4 stuff, because, like, not important. But if I'm playing a primarily story game, then it is different there. Like, I quit because the second game of the third arc was frustrating me, but the Trails series? The JRPG series there's a trilogy of Trails in the Sky. That's a funny animation. And I got killed. But like, they're super story heavy. There's fun gameplay, but it's like, cutscenes will be an hour and a half long. Almost. If you just read every word of it. But I could deal with that because it was just a story. More than it was gameplay. Though, cutscenes in a game that are nearly as long as a movie is a little silly. Yeah, that series lost me, because I kind of didn't... after a certain point, I didn't care about a single one of the characters. And if you don't care about the characters and they're spending hours talking with them, kind of hard to keep playing. Oops, that's bad. Wait, did I pick up the... No, I picked up a spin. That's pretty fun. Yes. Which is actually... It's not quite there, but I tried playing Satisfactory again a couple weeks ago. And like, it's not really that it has... Oh, that's... Okay. It's not really that it has story, but it has a bunch of like excessive onboarding steps. And it's just really slow to get started. And it really just... I managed to play for 2 hours, where my previous record trying to play it was 46 minutes. Okay, I wasn't prepared to be slowed down there. And I don't know if I'm ever going to even... Oh, I didn't pick up my stuff. Oh well, doesn't matter. I don't know if I'm ever going to even try that game again, because it's... That intro everything is just... like... needlessly slow. The fact that I can be, like, playing... Oops. Playing, Space Age. It took forever to get to, like, science packs, but it was still fun to make progress. Yeah, I bet playing with a friend makes it a little bit better. But, yeah, it's kind of... It might get fun eventually, but that eventually is a little bit too far. Maybe it's another difference. There's guns in this game because of the setting, which Souls, like, well, specifically FromSoft games don't have straight up, like, matchlock guns. Oh. What? How do we get up there? there a bird? There's a bird. Interesting. Can I shoot the bird? I can. And it drops an item. I didn't expect that. It gave me a stone. Okay, that didn't stay down long. So this is actually a yokai, so I have to be more careful. So I feel less bad dying to it. Oop, that's janky looking. Gotta be careful. I'm somewhat better. Yeah. Yeah, like, oh. Yeah, like Factorio. Oh, within what, 10 minutes you can pretty much have the, like, power equivalent dealt with for early game. Like, oh, your inserters insert fuel into themselves. Like, you don't have to manually insert fuel forever. I didn't think about the burner inserters, but that is to me the easiest example of what I think the distinction is. Like, the fact they let you just not worry as much is so important. Is that another big spider? Or is that a spider hanging? Or I can't tell what is up with that spider. Oops. Classic Souls-like issue. Swinging your sword in an arc that just doesn't hit. I shouldn't be standing on the spider webs because it slows me. Oop, that archer guy's still there. Oop, and I am in a bad spot. Oh, do you mean the... I assume you mean Mortal Shell? Because Mortal Kombat, I don't think they've made a Souls-like from a fighting game. Maybe they have. I haven't tried it. It didn't... Like, I saw a little bit about it. It didn't appeal to me for some reason. I think it was sort of the feeling of the additional layer of the... Oh, I didn't grab that. Like, the mechanic of sort of having a shell that you swap themed kind of annoying. I can't quite put it into words. It just seemed like that part would not be particularly fun. Maybe that's the best part of the game for all I know, though. Here's one of the issues for me of this game compared to, like, Dark Souls. There's too many items in this game because there's all these stats to check. But I just look at bigger number and take the item. That's one negative of this game, for me. Like, looting in games can be fun. This is a little bit less appealing than if I was playing, like, Path of Exile or something. If I was playing an ARPG... Well, this is an ARPG. If I was playing an isometric ARPG, it's different. But in a game like this where it's all about dodging. I'd rather just have set weapons that you don't have to worry about the stat rolls on. Oh, boulder. That's a classic. I thought something was burning. Try. I don't know what element this is. It's purple. Oops, I'm slow. Okay, I'm really bad. Is it just slow element? Or I guess it'd be a status, not an element, but... Charge me and run to a wall, please. Oop, that was greedy. Earth, maybe? Based on the icon? Yeah, I don't... Never really searched out Souls-likes. Like, if one shows up, it can be fun. Like, apparently the... Oh, skeleton. I think that the crab game that is kind of a Souls-like that's apparently good, but it's mechanically different from what I enjoy. Given that I think all your weapons break really quickly and it's more about juggling those than upgrading your stuff and getting used to it. Which I like. I enjoy the upgrade process, which is one reason that I didn't stick with Sekiro when I've tried it, is because I enjoy like the process of getting a new weapon, upgrading your weapon, stuff like that, which I don't think there's any weapon progression beyond the blade that lets you kill death or something, which isn't a new weapon, it's just mechanically lets you kill specific enemies, I think. Oh, I thought the weapon was unupgradable. That's good then. Yeah, the skills are interesting. And the, okay. I guess I assumed, or, I mean, basically, I'd only seen small bits of, like, I've only seen small bits of the game, of, like, and generally that's gonna be people fighting bosses like the monkey. So I guess I just haven't, maybe it takes a bit before upgrading gets going or something. This is a different enemy. I can't, no, it's a normal type. Okay. It's a normal type of enemy. Still special, but... Backstab? No. Okay. That was my bad. Yeah. Yeah. The distinction is definitely accurate. Like, I think, like, Dark Souls 1, you can definitely beat a lot of the bosses by, like, gear choice. Like, I don't think, like, it's, like, Havel cheesing the 4 kings is pretty common, I believe. Which, admittedly, calling it cheese is a little questionable because it's just an armor set in the game. but like most of that's bad. I think most of the Dark Souls games you can kind of okay, that did 80% of my HP. Most of the Dark Souls games you can kind of over level, over gear, and it can make up for a bit of player skill. Oh, I forgot about the fall up there. Where yeah, Sekiro is much more limited. Though I think some fights have definite, like, if you follow a guide, you can like abuse the AI of some fights and just take advantage of firecrackers to make it significantly easier. Okay, I have to be careful for this. Okay, I can push that through the wall. Okay, hit this guy and run. Kill this guy. And an axe? Did I say an axe at some point? Nope. Okay, didn't come down, or he's gone, okay. Okay, there's a way up, there's a way down. Where does... this has to be a side path. Where I kill that spider and I get a fragment that I need to collect. Try chaining this. Oh, I missed the Kodama. Actually, on the topic of Kodamas, this game has some mechanics that are that I find kind of tedious. But fun-ish. You gotta collect these Kodama guys, who are cute, which helps. To increase the amount of healing you can have within a region. It's a little annoying, but at least they're cute. Except if you fall off a roof and have to run for a second time. Then they're less cute. Okay, I won't slide this time. Be very careful. Careful as can be. Okay, is there a better place to drop? Not really. Okay. Here. Walk like that. Got a little bowl on his head and an apron. And they're lost, I guess. Somehow they're lost. Okay, let's just shoot this guy. Bad planning, I should have done this first. Oh yes, and the mechanic of key, which is the stamina, as a recharging mechanic. Oh. You have to like perfect reload your stamina. And if you get hit, you lose the stamina for sure. This little guy is driving me crazy. And I can't hit. What is this lock on? It wasn't letting me switch to the other guy. That would have been really annoying. Hiragumo fragments. I assume some element of that means spider. or is close to spider. Maybe that's what these evil spider creatures are just called. No, I'm not going that way. Okay, I did not lock on well there. Safe. Oh, still empty shack. There's a treasure chest and a kodama that way. The treasure chest that way. That's... Okay, so that's gonna be another one of the fragments. Ooh. I have no idea what this is gonna be. I hope it's friendly. Ah, it's one of these guys. Not my favorite. Okay, too pretty. I really wish they did their charge more often, because them running into walls is funny. There it is. Oh, I didn't run into a wall despite clearly running into a wall. That's unfortunate. I wonder how that works then, if that didn't count as a wall. Okay, swap, boost, grab my stuff. Okay, very quick. And I almost wasted a buff. Okay. It must be type of wall based, because that was clearly it running into a wall. That's kind of interesting. And I get clapped and die because I got over aggressive. Where'd the spearman come from this time? Was it a different point in his cycle when I got to that fight? Playing too aggressively. I know this guy's here, obviously. I'm gonna spin him to death. That was better the damage than I was expecting it to. It drained all my stamina, so it wasn't worth it, but... Yeah, it must have been a different point in his cycle. I'm almost out of ammo. A different element. Okay, I was not paying enough attention. Too focused on... seems like an okay elemental choice. Okay. I think once they get hit once there, I'm guaranteed to die. I don't know if there's a way to have more... I'm gonna call it poise. Because that's what it was in Dark Souls, but... I don't know if there's a way to have more. Can I spin this guy to death? Starting a little far away. No, that's not efficient at all. Oh, that left me in low stance. Interesting. Not at all the expected result there. You know what I should do? I never use this, so might as well actually. That goes away so quickly. And this should stagger, which doesn't really help. Charge? No, just angry. Yeah. Ooh. I could use Tonfa for a bit. That's a good change of pace. Or Kusarigama. Familiarity damage bonus. Strong attack key reduction. Mid attack break. Tonfa weight damage bonus. That's not bad. Sure, just something different. That looks like it could be a slide. Obviously falling to your death, but... Raging Bull Doe. Oh my... I've been checking my stuff frequently, but it's still just too much. Raging Bull. Damage reduction, life. Close combat damage. Damage reduction. Enemy muddied. It's just way more gear than there needs to be at this stage for me. This is better defense. I don't get the special effects because I don't have the stamina. But it says my toughness goes up by 42, which I can only assume is it. Oh, but it pushes me into a new equipment weight category. Sure, let's try. I think that lowers regen speed? Which does feel kind of bad, if that is what happened. Oh, wait, wrong. There. What, Nobunaga? I believe in actual... I'm assuming pretty much all of these characters that are mentioned in this are on some level real figures. Okay, down into a spider dungeon. That's not... It's a mine. Okay. It didn't one-shot me at least. That damage is really bad. Oh, welcome back. This weapon is terrible. I want to try something new, but this one's different, but it's categorized. Familiar bonus. Just trying different weapons is fun occasionally, but it's gonna go poorly. I'm gonna die because I'm trying to do a new weapon. Can I do this? I don't have enough ammo. Oh, okay. I have enough ammo if they're not gonna cooperate. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, no damage, interesting. That's a As long as it's late, but it's also described as early. But it is, in theory, it's the weekend, at least. The 3 gun was a bad idea. I don't have the stats to use it properly. Yeah. I stayed up like that more than I should. Never use these. They swing fast. Probably a bad idea. Axe. Just slow. Ooh, earth damage. It's a category that's new. Yeah. 5 a.m. is a very... That'd be 7 hours difference from me. It's still not too late for me yet. I have no idea how to get there. It must be up and around some other path. Well, that's at least an end point, which is good. Makes it easier to keep exploring. Okay, I don't want to go there yet. I need to not forget about that path, but I don't want to go there yet. I want to go up. Which might have me locked off, but... Purple's not really a color I associate with the earth. Like a baseball bat type sword. Okay, can I get my stamina up to 10? And it's a new weapon again. Or armor again. Full Raging Bull set would make me very heavy. Would all my sense. That's probably better. Equipment drop rate. Spend a moment to look at this because I need to consider damage bonus less. Just too much stuff. Especially because it's constantly being replaced. I don't want heavier equipment. I think I want to stick with medium. But as long as I'm still in the yellow zone for equipment, it probably doesn't get worse. Stacking the Raging Bull stuff to get to 4 is probably worth it. Didn't let me. Oh, big boulder. Wanna hit the spider? Oh. Good dodge by the spider. I'm impressed. Okay, bait the big earth monster. Down here. And I'm always slow to dodge that. And despite better armor, I think I'm taking pretty much just as much damage. I'm gonna die. Got lucky that he didn't attack me. Okay. I missed loot. Hope it's not important. Just a little. These maps are really weirdly big. Okay, I'm gonna see. I cannot open that, which means the other path where I have to go. Which means I should have checked this when I was last here. It's a bad habit. Exploring games like this, I always like, oh, I assume this is where I'm gonna have to go eventually, so I just skip it. But the reality is it's not actually where I have to go. Oh, fish. Nope, not fish. Just spirit creatures that look more like bugs, actually. Never really paid attention to the floaty stuff. Okay. I didn't expect to find something clear here. And now I'm gonna be struggling to find where to go next. What is this screen for? Cranes on it? Oh, they could have made it. They could have mirrored it at least instead of just putting the exact same crane right beside each other. The mirroring it might make it look like something someone would actually have set up. Instead, it's just the same thing side by side, which people still might have set up, but feels slightly less believable. Needlessly greedy by me. And pure luck I didn't die. Oh good, they dropped me some HP. They did a great job making spiders creepy. Every time I see them die, it's kind of me. Though, I understand spiders when they die, they should always shrivel up. Well, not shrivel, they should curl their legs inwards because of the hydraulic system. But maybe once they're giant and impossible, that wouldn't happen. Maybe the hydraulics necessary in the spider would change on that scale. Hand cannon. Oh, it's a new category of gun. Okay, that takes even longer to shoot. I thought a hand cannon was something that could be held in one hand, not even bigger than a matchlock rifle. Probably just different media portrayals. please be not a punch guy. Oh, this is second best type that this could have been. Oh, I just hit his horn. Great. Oh. Very sly for how large this creature is. Very good at flipping. Ooh. That's interesting. A paralysis sword. That might be usable. Key to the castle gates. Which, I know where that's gonna be. I'd thought, or I assume that I know where that's gonna be. Maybe I'm wrong. Paralysis build-up's kind of slow against these guys. Hopefully it's effective against actual bosses. Ooh, hot spring. There it is. With the weird creepy creatures that are not green, and that makes them creepier. When they're green, they look like they're made of, like, stone of some type. With them... oh, wrong button. What is here? Ah. I deserve to be hit there. Chop his horns off. And done so. Okay. That's this courtyard and house cleared. I like these little courtyards, they're kind of cool. It'd be very nice to sort of... be nicer to hang out in than like a front yard. Opening out onto a road. That's a weird attack. What does that do? Okay, now to go to that side path. See, there should be a spider to fight. It should give me a fragment, I hope. It didn't hear me? Their hearing is... oops, wrong path. It's actually up here. Your hearing is incredibly inconsistent. Sometimes these enemies will hear you, and you kind of sneak up on them from behind. Turn around and kill you instantly. Oh. That's not what I expected that to be. Sometimes they just can't hear you as you sprint right past them. Very weird. That stamina seems questionable. 5, 6, 7. I switch to this. Ah. It attacks significantly slower, so it feels like it drains the stamina slower, but per attack, it's draining faster. Wait, no, that's the path down. I haven't actually been there. Maybe I missed something? Oh, they collapse and the rock going. And then they don't chase me. They can see me from here, but they don't actually get angry. Funny choice. Maybe I misread. This was can't. Okay, I thought that had said can't open from this side. I had to check, but that's what a castle gate key would be. Okay. Dexterity helps the ranged weapons. Skill can help some melee. Closest. You want to check other gear. Skill. Okay, I do need more body for some of these. Skill seems like the other one that's more relevant than dexterity. Kunitomo rifle. Life recovery from bulls. That's great. Free 90 health when I have about 1,000, I think. Very helpful. Name. That's what I have equipped. Okay. Poison medicine case, unlimited elixir, life, something, elixir effect on life recovery? Elixir on life recovery. I don't know what they mean with that. Oh yeah, I changed one of these on the Odachi, but I'm just gonna keep moving. I want to beat this boss that I assume exists. Can't imagine there wouldn't be a boss. Oh, so this is gonna get me down to that other place. Everywhere. Constant armor. Worse toughness. Wait, that's the wrong one. I'm looking for Raging Bull. Better toughness. Nothing else is worse except for the weight. I'm at 94.5%. Seems like a bad idea. Put forward by this skeleton. Do they explode if I shoot there? Yes, they do. That's good. That's the real threat. Gotta take care of everything else first. Chance to win. No chance for us in this battle. Oh yes, this guy was attacked by Nobunaga. And they wanted to keep their tea-ware. It's a suggestion. Okay. I'll lose paralysis if I buff this weapon. I think I hate this weapon because it Just doesn't hit hard enough. Very impressive stability of this spider. Fragment 4. I thought my last one I got was 2. That's not. Huh? I can't carry any more of this fragment that I got. Excuse me. They're key items, I assume. I have 1, 2, and 4. Did he drop 2 of them? That's weird. I also see a green friend up there. Why would he drop 2? This seems impractical. Just that way. And I'm missing 3. Which suggests either I missed a path, or there's 2 paths that are accessible at the same time. I'm assuming I don't die from this. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know why that exists, but it's cool. There's no Kodama there. Money? Where's the Kodama? Is it on that roof? Is it in that building? No, it's fine here. I thought I went here. I guess all these places they do kind of all look the same. After a certain point. All the torches and buildings and stuff. Probably bad to split my stats as much as I am, but it's probably not going to ruin everything. I hate these guys. These are the worst. It's fine when there's only one of them in an area like this, but the moment there's multiple of them, the moment there's narrow alleys, they become the worst. Okay, that I hope is fragment 3. Can I aggro these guys? They only aggro when their big friend shows up. If so, this is gonna suck. Okay, that was unreasonably quick. Oh, and there's staircase. I got a title for using however much healing. What? Okay, I can kill this guy, hopefully. Or run like a coward. It's not letting me swap my targets. That's always not ideal. Okay, Worth it? Ooh, he's no longer glowing. That's kind of cool. I wonder if that's just to indicate you can't shoot. Miss. Fragment 6. Oh, the item box limits. I hate that. Oh, I don't like having to have a limited item box because I have to sell a bunch of worthless weapons and inventory management is not what I like in this type of game. Can I do it here? No, I can only make offerings. Wrong button. I'm gonna assume this is not gonna be efficient, but I need inventory space, so hopefully this gives me inventory space. I could say check all. I'm willing to just do check all? Yes, I am. Could be a bad idea, but it's really just not worth the effort. There. Now I have a ton of level up stuff by offering all this gear. Is a little weird, but oh no. Breathe fire, please. Thank you. Or not. Just stand there. Weirder. And the end of the gun. I'm not really surprised. Yeah, inventory management's not a priority. I don't think any of the Dark Souls games ever made you worry about inventory limits, and it just sent it all to an infinite ethereal space right away. And weapons were never an issue. I should have seen that coming. It was pretty predictable. I guess that's gonna be a shrine that I get to save the tiniest amount of time with. I don't know why it ticked down for a moment there. It was over greedy and this weapon's not a good choice. But I don't know why that went that way. Ah, elixir replenished from stock in the warehouse. Pretty helpful now. Sacrificing all that stuff so that I always have 8 elixirs is kinda helpful. What? Are you gonna at least charge me? What are you doing? Okay. I did not expect that. Breathe fire into instant roll. Very unfortunate. I'm going to get rid of this bird. I think this bird's bad for fighting. The dog felt a lot better. one mechanic that's kind of a shame. All enemies have like a pick themselves up. If you knock them down, it's actually... If you don't just back off in time, it's actually detrimental to knock them down. It's easy to avoid, just you have to be thinking, and I am not. I am in a very hot summer. Not actually that hot, I just don't like heat. I just want to fight the boss that I assume must exist. Put it back to him. Could have had a weird animation. Oh well, it's a shame. No backstabbing a spider. I guess I mean, strictly speaking, it's not a back. It is the back of a spider. Not a meaningful distinction. Okay. Why just stop picking up every piece of armor? It's good to pick up because I can sacrifice it. And exchange it for goods. So even if it's annoying, it's still probably worth it. Okay. I won't rest at this because that will respawn everything. But the run back to here is not too bad. Any interesting equipment? No. Oh, I really do need to figure out what the visuals are for those. I should have questioned how somebody died here when there were no enemies. It should have been suspicious. Himorogi branch Magatama. A little buddy. Every time I find one of those guys, it makes me a little bit happier. So it at least means... Why can't I jump there? It at least means I've made a little bit of definite progress. What is that? What I got? It's probably a set. Not a set. No, I can rest now because I'm gonna just relax a bit. Oh wait, no, I can ready magic. You can have more space. Wait, talisman 2. Oh, I assumed that the upgrade didn't give me a second one. It's pretty good. I just thought it made it cheaper. But now I can carry twice as many. That's very helpful. Unassign. Add the generic talismans. It should be fine. Okay, yeah, I can respawn. I figured I'd be in an okay spot to respawn them all. Please be boss fight with a spider. Gross. Very gross looking spider. Ooh, arms. Okay. They're not weak to fire, even though I think the spiders really should be. And they can break dance, that's cool. Now they're blocking that. What if I shoot them in the face? They lowered their gauge. Greedy. Unnecessarily greedy by me. And to stop sprinting. Oop, unfortunate. Didn't have my weapon out. Stay off the silk. Is it silk? Spider? I guess it'd be spider silk, but I don't know if it's referred to that in web form. Just shoot him in the face again soon. Okay, I really think that would have been a very nice time if that would count as an opening. That was an incredibly buffered attack. Rebuff. Greedy. Oh, I tried to heal there, that was a bad choice. My stamina's in a bad spot. That did good damage at least. Out of ammo for that gun, and for both guns. Let's sprint for the heal. Keep myself a little safer. Unless it's weak to lightning. I would have died if I hadn't attempted to heal there. This is kind of annoying. Oh, ammo. Probably not bullets, just arrow. It seems like it is weaker to lightning than to fire by a little bit. Okay. Yeah, fragments of my broken self were scattered, which means that presumably I could have found 2 more pieces, at least. I've gotten something. I've 1, 2, 4, and 6. That makes me want to try it again. Not today. Playing that again could be annoying. Trying to locate 2 more pieces.
Who are you?
That is a crazy mustache. Oh no, I did find pieces of it. Maybe it is less interesting than I thought it was. Maybe the other two fragments are spread somewhere else. Maybe that's the story. Not even trying to make the tea look like liquid. Which is fair, it doesn't really matter, but... Wait, so this is the spirit of the guy that died. Or whatever, but interesting. Mustache is incredibly distracting. That's by Itokuri. New spirit? Earth-based? Or slow-based? I guess slow is a separate thing from elements. This will be quick. I'm gonna check what that was and then I'm gonna stop. If Master Naomasa recognizes you, so too do I. You've departed Edo on his campaign. He should just be arriving at Kyoto. You can access it by selecting battle. Oh, so online PvP. Which I guess isn't that different from stuff that exists in the Dark Souls games. Just it's different because there's stats on items. Teams with pride and joy aspect, you've realized it already. Taken to playing at being a warrior, something that I didn't. Whatever. But a warrior fights not for himself. Look at my kettle. My kettle? Weird. They're clans? Money earned, Emerita earned. Clans you are allied to or managed with the player account. You cannot change your allegiance offline. I'm assuming that's some sort of... That's about... Okay, that's a PvP specific mechanic. The only thing to check is, what is this spider? I can't look at... Oh, yes, I can't use... The stick I have to use arrows. Spider. Spirit protection, luck. Human item drop rate. Yokai item drop rate. Paralysis. The paralysis is interesting. I don't know if it's worth it at all with how I'm playing, but plus 30 paralysis is pretty cool. It doesn't work with how I'm playing though. This is probably a better choice with how I'm playing. But the dog is easy. Kodamas. I didn't pick one. Yeah, you have to set one in every region. So I know I missed something from this mission. I missed 3, which is a lot. I could just do the main missions though. It's already at level 55 for the mission level. Considering these go up to like 120, that's actually not... It's actually pretty far, I think. But I will stop. titles. Okay, I don't think those matter. Progress is made. I hate summer, it's so hot. So, I will stop here. Maybe I play tomorrow, maybe I don't. Someday I will play a different game, but I want to at least beat this one before I start something else that's similar. So, have a nice night, day, etc. Morning even. Bye-bye.